Hey, welcome to Colorado Bigfoot. So I just have to set this up just during a couple pictures here. This is Alessandro in Italy. This was yesterday. So anyway, we've decided to keep this place kind of a secret. Someone else has been here for 30 years, and I just want to be able to, I'll explain. I think I explain a little bit in this video later on, and then I think this weekend I'll really give you a rundown. But I met this lady out of nowhere at the top of a mountain, and I think it wasn't an accident. It was just a crazy thing. So I'll explain. I do throw a couple. She really doesn't want me to show this, but I decided to throw a couple in anyway because I think what she was concerned with, and Susie, if you're listening, please know that I'm being very respectful of you being there, and this is your place. But I just wanted to throw a couple clips. I have a lot of people that support me, and I just wanted to. But I made sure that there's no one that could ever know where this is. So just rest assured that this place is safe. I promise. And I throw a little Florida in, a little vlogging here, and that's it, you guys. I hope you have a great day. Let's hang in there with this coronavirus. I give my little God speech right here, and then we're in the woods. Sorry, I'm having issues. I'm like in the best mood today. I don't know what it is. I'm very worried for people about the coronavirus. Look, we can talk about it a little bit, but let's just chill for a week or two. Because I think we'll have a much better perspective on what's going on then, okay? I'm heading to the post office. I don't want to go. Just for the heck of it. Like, I know I can go there. I'm not going to get it. But I'm just thinking, like, why not be extra smart, right? Like, that's why you don't go to dinner, don't go to the movies, don't go to social gatherings. Just don't do it. This is how we're going to stop it. It's why our country's doing better than most. And I think if we just chill, it's not the end of the world yet. It could be. It's there's no way to I think we all have this weird feeling like, it could be something more, I don't know. That could also come from all the BS, the government tells us from before. But remember, the reason the government lies, you guys, you have to understand that there is many, 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 many complete idiots in this world, and they actually are starting to be the majority. And the government has been left no choice except to lie to us because of these types of people. These people that are punching themselves in the face over toilet paper. This is why you will always be left in the dark because of people like this. If the whole world was like us, it'd be no problem. You'd know exactly what was going on. You cannot tell sheep anything. They'll lose their freaking minds. And I'm not trying to belittle these people, but they really are, you guys. We are. You're thinking, when I say idiot and stuff like that, you think of people in terms of yourself. You really need to take a look at this world and what's going on out there. Just watch YouTube and see how unbelievable people are. And then you'll understand why your government has been left no choice since basically the beginning of time to lie to us. The reason I turned this on is this. I want to just do a couple of long zooms. I should probably stop and do a couple of these. Maybe on the way back. It's nice now. All the snow is melted up there. I find it amazing that place melts snow even when it's feet of snow next to it. This area never has snow. And it's not just the rocks, because the places next to it have rocks. There's heat coming from the ground in these pyramid-like incredible areas. And it's amazing how simple this theory is. You don't have to wonder whether it's true or not, you guys. You gotta step away, okay, from your typical thoughts. You just have to understand that the things that I'm telling you are all real. I make up nothing. I exaggerate nothing. I don't have to, because I put it all on camera, okay? But some of these people are being really, a couple researchers are being crazy, like saying this is our God's trying to kill us and stuff. I'd be very careful about saying this type of thing, okay? First of all, you're defying the word of God, okay? Which is you're going to lose many followers, okay? God has nothing to do with this. If God has something to do with this, you're going to know very soon, okay? God's not trying to kill us and them.
and the Bigfoots, okay? It's the most ridiculous. Actually, he may, you know, like that's the rapture, but, and this is prophesized, but I mean, I wouldn't be suggesting that until you're actually seeing evidence of the rapture, okay? Because no, our God is not trying to do anything. If he wanted to kill us, he kills us. Remember, he created this earth. He doesn't try to do anything, okay? So be very careful. Tread lightly when you're discussing my God. When you have no idea what you're talking about. And be careful, you know, because you're getting messages from people, but, you know, from the other side, but be careful. You didn't see who writes these messages. You don't know who they are. You could be getting demonic messages. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Our God is trying to kill us. Please. And it's not that I wouldn't believe that, but there's nothing. It's like Y2K. People are freaking out. As soon as I see evidence of that, then I'll be on board with that. But like I said, you might want to take away the word try, because our God doesn't try anything.
Check this out. I was zooming without my card in. I didn't mean to, but I was just wanting to take a look because the snow's melting. This has never been there before. I know because I always look at this trail. That's a game trail. It comes down. It's coyotes, actually. It's not game. Sometimes I say game trail, and I just mean, I really don't mean get like as in the hunted. I just mean animals. Hold on. Coronavirus. I think that was just the wrong pipe. There we go. And then this is weird. So like all of a sudden that's there. Right? And then I look next to it and it looks really weird. There's like a face right there. It's not though. The bottom of that bush looks weird. See how that one bends in? I can't really tell with my eyepiece. I just know that that's strange. That's never been there before. I'm not saying they did it, but who would put it there? I know it's the same color as that, but I know them. And they're so neat and perfect. There's no way they took that thing. Because that looks like a piece of siding. You know what I mean? Like even if it's from their property, how did they get that? Looks like another old one right there. This is new. I'm telling you, it's never been there before. I think you can tell just by looking at it. How it's just resting, and there's like a stick at the top left coming out of the bottom. Like I said, I know because I look at this game trail. It's just a good watch. There's like, you know, everything's the same, but it's just a good place to start because of the game trail. You can hope I see like or you know, whatever, animal trail. It's actually coyotes. I can't figure out exactly, they're just in the ground. You can't, here's the thing with the coyotes. They live right in that hill. You can't see, their holes are like flush. What you can see is the dirt they dig out. Once all the snow melts. Huh. Alright. I'm laying on my couch. I'm like not laying on it, but I'm kind of leaning on it to get a good, to kind of hold it with my hands a little bit. Under there looked interesting. Now it's not interesting. That's not it. That's why. Where is it? This looks all weird to me. Why is that all weird all of a sudden? My TP to the right is gone. Look at those black things at the bottom base of that. It almost looks like a cartoon or something. Is there magic going on right there? They seem to move to different little spots in that hill. It's almost, that's what makes me think they're in the ground, because like a hill like this, you would never think they'd be there. Because, you know, you just look at it and use your common sense, which is what I do still. And it's in a way, right? I just apply what I know now still to my common sense. You can't help it. It's just what we are. You just learn to stand away from it a little bit, and when you do, you'll see how crazy this world is. So let's just go in here and look around. Where I found all kinds of footprints this year in the snow. Right here there was humanoid footprints. Right here. Ooh, something was digging. There's
definitely mountain lions all over this pyramid. That's if they allow it. Seems like they like to thin that population. Let's go see what's going on in here a little bit. I can't believe I'm squatching in Colorado. Not exactly where I want to be yet, but I am, but I want to be a mile or two up. Let's see what happens here. All right, this is blatant. So here's this thing, my car's right there. I was zooming on this. It's theirs. Look at the leaner on the backside, right? It's all disturbed underneath it, like right in there. It's literally, you can see it's like wetter there. This is like that too. And then that's like that. And then I got, it looks like something ran right here. I'm not gonna try too hard to film it, hopefully you can see that. Something's been walking from that spot up. Remember, they have these spots. Right here. These are all footprints. Let's find some footprints. Guys, I'm so cardiovascularly, I'm adding an LY, out of shape. Finally, getting good. These types of areas, this is actually, that they're doing anything, is really good. There's an X there. This is all marked. I'm gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna be in here for a little while. Totally by accident. I'll tell you, it's all just marked for the top, in my opinion. There's an incredible arch right there. All right there. You know, you gotta go up to those rocks. These are different, you know, this isn't like Bigfoot Universe. They do everything differently. Up there. Look at that weird structure. I told you it's gonna be good up there. What is that? I don't have a pole or anything, but that looks interesting. That's so blatant. I told you it was good up there. I'm really out of breath. Forgive my breathing. Blatant. Trident. I don't know why there's always disturbances on the ground when there's a trident there. Wait a sec. Look how everything changes. They don't do a lot of blatant structures here yet, but you can just see it. You should be able to by now. There's disturbances every which way you look. Blatant triangle. If you see a triangle, they did it. Nature doesn't make triangles. I'm sorry. I feel bad for those people. I really do. Look how they do it here. You guys, I'm here. Look at the bottom of the pyramid. I can't help but to at least wonder whether there is some kind of a, you know, a scare with these guys as well. You know, what if this virus is aimed at them, too, hypothetically? They'd be freaking out right now. They're not going to be near me. And so far, that would make sense in a way because, man, besides those birds, I haven't gotten, I mean, there hasn't even been any sounds at all. Like of anything. It shows you how high up I am. Oh, Mark, there's a town. I forget the guy years ago. I've seen a couple of your videos. I think that you just film with the town at your back. Like, he didn't believe that I'm a guy that goes way out in the wilderness. I've been seeing this a lot. Let me film this one. Blatant. I'm seeing this all over the place. You can see how they're all turned up. I don't understand it. Here's the thing. The places I've seen this, almost all of them have had deer droppings next to them. There's a really big one back there. All the rocks. You can see here, like, they're doing something with the rocks. Remember, they're different than the Bigfoot universe ones. Everything in here is packed down. It's packed down. I think I'm going to go at least to the base of this pyramid today. I just got done telling Patreon. Those are the people I keep informed, like exactly what's going on. Look, see? They're bringing these rocks out here from up above. I promise you guys. This is new. Remember, forests accumulate with mulch and leaves. These were brought here. It's getting interesting. At least I can put the video up. Like, as long as I have a few rocks and a couple leaners and I'm at the base of a pyramid where I've been filming them all winter, who knows? Maybe this was done by, Indian. This is all Indian grounds. They do stuff like this too. Blatant. Remember, this is the beginning. I haven't heard a sound. In fact, it's too quiet. Listen. All I can hear is whistling in my ears. I think that's one right there. Right there. There's nothing black up here, really. Sides of an old tree, maybe. That's interesting. I could have sworn. I'm like, look at the bear. And it's like in position. I can't hold it because it's too far away. Another one of these things. Something. This was like a kingdom or something a long time ago. There's like retaining walls here. Look at this boulder all by itself. Let me guess, it's on top of another one. Oh yeah, look. You guys, I don't think that's an accident. I used to build these walls. If they don't give me any noise, and we get nothing today, I'm blaming it on the coronavirus. It's too early. It's too perfect of a day not to get something. Wait a minute. All right, I'm not filming the half of them, but I have this everywhere. And I don't think it's an accident. See that rock? How did that move out of there and then step itself up like that? Blatant. It's all right here. I think I see structures. Let's see. All right, so I was just getting ready to give up, and not really give up, but until I can come. Look at this. These are old rock stackings. Like it was stacked. Cell reception. It was stacked a long time ago. Spam risk. If I give you any advice ever, if it says spam risk, don't answer your phone. They've been calling me all day from Florida. All right, I was about to give up, and I see the spot. It's like bluestone or something. Watch this. Tell me these weren't just made. You guys, look at this.
told you it's all up top. Look, that's what I used to do. Right there. I'd make beautiful walls, but that's like a base wall. These rocks have all been moved, and they're completely out of place. I don't get it. Look at this. Something's been dragged through here. It was like a tree was dragged right through there. Look at this, you guys. Blatant. Where did those rocks come from? They haven't even been there that long. Like, these rocks just got here. I mean, you know, not today, but like, as far as rocks go, they got here today. It's crazy. All right, love it. Look at that. That's so them, look. It's a cool rock, too. I don't see another rock that looks like that. There's another one. Oh, this is exciting. I knew it. I told. Oh, there's a dog right there. Give me a second. Be a coyote. They're on top.
What do you do for Google?
They're on top. Well, I'm paid by Google. I have a YouTube channel. I do. They take a lot of my videos, like in the deep forest. I find amazing things, like petroglyphs. Where's those rocks? Let me see if I can find them really quick.
Well, I can't take you to the top then, because you might photograph it and put it on Google.
No. That's
And
the
this place is done.
no. That's the one thing I do. I don't do. All right, so I guess I'm going to vlog my way out, you guys. I choose not to film in this magical place, and I'll tell you why, and hopefully she doesn't mind. So I'm way up this thing, right? I think I'm going to stay away from the pyramid. I'm going to leave this to this girl Susie. Let me explain why. To meet a woman where I was unbelievable. I was on some kind of a trail that she has made. She's been here for like 40 years. And here, let's go by her now, and I'll explain. And she'll listen to this video, so I want to, I want to tell you exactly, how it all went down, and why I make. Cause this girl is. I mean, we're talking about intuitive central here. To talk to the first person I've ever met in my life that didn't know about this, that immediately took to it, and that was like already spiritual and stuff like that. Give me a second. Wow, look at the supermarket. Oh my God. Someone said there was people got in fist fights there because there's no parking spaces, things like that. These people, everybody in this country needs to get in check here, okay? Chill out, people. Wake up, people, because what is wrong with you? What are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious. It's no different than any other day. You don't need your toilet paper. That person in that car has a mask on. There's not even a case up here, and she's got her mask on inside her car. Which is, I mean, guess if you want to be, cautious, fine. But I mean, you guys, they're over scaring us here. I think a friend of mine said it well today. Like, this coronavirus is probably legit and everything, but what it's doing is creating a smokescreen. I love the way he put that. And they're doing all kinds of things among this coronavirus while we're all distracted. There's all kinds of things going on. You have to remember, guys, they can't tell you, okay? It's national security. They don't announce the secret missions and things they're doing for the security of you. It's because they're trying to keep you safe. They don't tell you about propulsion technology because it's national security. You don't tell your enemies the weapons you have. Do you understand? You let them think they know the weapons you have. Okay, our country is much stronger than you think it is. You only think you know. You know nothing. You know what they tell you. So anyway, I get so frustrated, you guys, with that. Anyway, I'm in a great mood. And let me tell you what happened. Okay, so I'm up there. All of a sudden, I see this dog, and she's very cautious. Sees me. She's like, I'm like dressed in black, and I'm like, it's okay. I was like, I just want you to know it's okay. I said, I'm up here. I don't want you to get scared. She was still a little bit cautious, and I was like, I'm not a killer. No, I didn't say that, but I said, I promise I'm okay. And she introduced herself. We started talking. It was a little bit standoffish just for a second. She's very cool. But, this is her turf, She had made this private little trail for years and years. It's amazing. It's all decorated and landscaped, and she's put rocks together on it. I'll show you a few little clips. I may show you the top, even though she said not to. But I respect her wishes completely. But I think I'm going to show you, because it's not Bigfoot. It's stuff where she goes and it has the spiritual spot. And after I filmed it just for a second, she's like, you know what? Don't put that up if you don't mind. And I was like, no, of course not. I won't if you don't want me to. But then I thought about it. She just didn't want me to put it up. She doesn't mind people seeing it, but she just doesn't want a chance of someone knowing where it is. So I'm going to ensure that if I just show you a 30-second or 10-second clip of where that was and the seat and stuff like that, there's no way that anyone in the world could ever know. And I think as long as she knows that, I'm pretty sure that she wouldn't mind, just after getting to know her. We walked the whole mountain together and came all the way down together. What a surprise when I thought I was going to be locked up all day today, hiding from the coronavirus. It was all an accident. I went to town, just got a couple things at the store. So we came down. So you guys, I start off, I was like, oh yeah, I take video for, because right away, to be honest, Susie, if you're watching this, I was like, this is not the person I want to talk to about Bigfoot. She's not going to get this. That was my first impression, which is basically, don't feel weird, it's the whole world. But I was wrong. Oh my God, she right away. So first I'm like, she's like a detective. She's like, so I'm like, oh yeah, because my thing is, I'm like, I work for Google. Because most people don't ask beyond that. They're like, oh, cool. But, once in a blue moon, they get questions beyond that. And she started asking me, but she's like, how do I get this, what the beautiful pictures on my computer, when I love them, how do I find out where they're from? And I was explaining that to her, and it went a little further and further, and then I kept sliding in Bigfoot. I was like, man, it looks like Bigfoot's up here. And she kind of just laughed a little bit, and then she started talking about like spirits and stuff and things that are, she was very spiritual. It was crazy, like how in tune with that mountain. You guys, I knew right then and there that those Bigfoots, whatever they are there, the unseen world people, brought her to me. They made her leave her house, and when I was up there, and then had her meet me so that she could be educated on this subject, because they want her to know. I'll bet you $1 million, and we're going to talk to Susie down the road, right, Susie? Whether you like it or not, we're going to see. I'm going to see. Because I'll remember perfectly what she was like today versus 6 months from now. Because she's going to Colorado Bigfoot on Facebook, and she's going to go watch videos on YouTube, and she's going to educate herself. And this woman's going to be good. I'm telling you, she's got the brains, she's got the love for this unbelievable love for the earth, and she's the best. She's going to be the best of the best, and she knew right away. And I started telling her, and I started giving a little bit more. She's like, give me more. I mean, she believed everything I said. I was like, I know it might be a little harsh. She's like, it's not hard to believe at all. I was like, are you serious? Because I don't know what to say to the new people. I'm so far into it. You know, like I could say, you know, like, well, they're invisible sometimes. Things like that. Even though they're not. So that's all. I'm just really excited to know her there. She's, you know, she said, you're welcome to come. I was like, listen, I'm going to leave this place to you. As much as I want to go up there, I might go up there again. I even told her maybe I'll just call you and we'll do it together. But I want her to edge it before I walk with her again. I need her to know how deep I am into this and know, you know, their language and things like that. And then because then I can just be myself in there, you know, and really be like, hey, look at this, look at that. You also have to be very careful where you walk in there because there's this 50-year-old like biological ground. I forget what she calls it. I've had to ask her 3 times. It's the coolest name. It's this dirt. It takes 50 years to get like that. And here I am just walking right through it. She can really educate us on some of that, and I'm looking forward just to seeing her progress. You got to see. So you guys remember Carlos? You know that house where I'm in the cul-de-sac and stuff, and we're filming all those Bigfoots. She lives right on the cul-de-sac, right behind the structures. Is her house. It's crazy. Of course they want her to know, because she's so in tune. She goes up with these rocks and she prays, and you know they can't just jump out when she doesn't have the knowledge. You know they can't give her anything in fear that they'll scare her. So I swear, guys, just watch this unfold over the next 6 months or something, maybe faster. Give this woman some time, and I bet you anything we're gonna get some cool information from her. She's very private, but I think I'll be able to relay some information through her, which would be interesting. And I'm gonna tell you more about this on on my live video. I probably do a live video this weekend. Look at this. I mean, I don't think it is. I haven't seen anything, but look at that tree. It's kind of something they do right there. Look at that thing. All right, that's a tree. And then I got this thing, which looks kind of a little crazy.
Spike Week.
Look at this thing.
Oh, it is Spike Week?
Yeah. 19th century archaeological site is located here.
So it's that's all they're saying is it's an archaeologist site.
We're going to go around here. And you find up here.
Just give me a sec. That's pretty cool. That's what it used to look like.
Okay, Joseph and Anna Marie Hernandez purchased the plantation in 1816.
I told you they looked like plantation trees, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how old they are.
They did not know that later events would prove the appropriateness of the name to the psycho-struggle law.
Someone was on. There's a footprint right there.
There's probably people that are actually. Oh, those are animals.
Oh, no, that looks like a footprint. It's like a Bigfoot footprint. I'm not saying it is. I'm
I'm
just.
sure the researchers can.
Look at the old stuff.
See all that stuff?
Yeah, that's from water.
These have to be crabs.
Look at the
I think it's water dripping. What?
tree stuff.
I know. I saw
Here's
it.
the well.
They must go back. They would maybe learn to that.
Sorry if this is boring, you guys. I wanted to document. This is a place that probably no one will ever come, and it's pretty interesting. They used to look like.
Right. These are the plants.
Oh, these were Seminoles. Those are real Seminoles.
They are.
General William Worth, 1842. Imagine what it was like back then.
I really can't.
No toothpaste,
No toothpaste. No tampons.
no tampons. Thanks for adding that into the video, Mom.
Oh, and there's the well.
Oh, there it is. And it shows you the picture of what it used to look like.
You would think that the well, I mean, how do you...
You got any Bigfoots in the with us?
Can be combined with archaeological findings to gain a better understanding of what occurred long ago. The goals here at Malacompra Plantation were to find material remains located within the park, to establish their history, function, and form, and to gain an understanding of daily plantation life between 1816 and 1836. Specifically, we wanted to discover something about people's behavior by looking at household trash and its distribution.
These
throughout
holes
the
are
site.
everywhere. Where I thought it was water, but they're perfect holes.
Could later be compared to that from other sites.
They don't go
in time
down either.
periods,
It's
or even
weird.
more.
Can't figure out what it's
Typical
from.
archaeological tasks included mapping the remains of buildings that were here in the 19th century and cataloging all recovered artifacts according to type and location. Variation across the site can represent different activities by people with different jobs, such as plantation owner, work foreman, and laborer. The challenge to archaeologists is to interpret the behavior represented by the artifacts. In order to better understand activities and behavior,
Have the plates and stuff. That's cool. This is what people don't mind seeing. No one wants to listen to that recording, but this is kind of cool.
Not sure the Indians would do that.
Look at that. Look, they even had on their plates, they had pictures of cows and stuff. That's pretty cool. Bottle. You know, so you'd find something like that. You might not even know what you just found if you just found that little tiny piece right there.
How would the Indians
What
have
is that?
flowers?
Some kind of metal
Plates like that.
metal thing for
Some
farming
little
or something.
Some little teeny spider got in there and spun a web.
I see that, yeah.
People of Mala Compra.
Never know. You guys, it's amazing that this, even in South Carolina, they're all over the place. In St. Augustine, Florida, I haven't found one sign of anything. Even some of these unbelievable 300 and 400 year old trees that we passed back there. I should have filmed, but I'm with the parents, so I just, you know. And then you come here. Here's the only sign. I turned this on because I don't think it is one, but this is what I want. You know, give me a break. This really looks like a Bigfoot break. It's not, in my opinion. It's just simply not. I don't know how that thing got ripped off. Like this, someone just oh, it was chopped. I was like, but there's nothing here. I want to tell you there is, but there isn't. So I'm showing you some history and stuff like that. I think they're over there. You go across, like these big giant forests across. It's you know, if there's a swamp ape, that's where he is. For sure. So we're gonna go out and check out the fishermen. I'll turn it on if it's interesting.
But now you know why they're called gopher tortoises.
Gopher tortoises.
They dig holes like gophers do.
That's so cool. Come. 1 year in jail for touching that thing, right? I mean, they might give you 10 days. The judge might go easy on you if you give him a good story. I think if you hurt one, they probably would enforce that. Oh, yeah.
Don't let him see
He
it.
smells it.
Did he see it?
Yeah, he smells it.
Oh, shoot. But I don't get it. You used to
That was a good-looking rabbit.
own the ocean's roughest.
First walk out.
The roughest I've seen it. Probably good price out there.
It's probably chilly.
It's high tide.
Yeah, and it's the roughest I've seen it there since we've been here. This is the track if the cars can run on right here. And the sheriffs go up and down too.
The clouds are there. Well, it's hard with the cell phone. It's amazing. Our phones, our cameras,
I know, there are amazing.
clocks. Basically, there's an app for that. So it's anything you want it to be.
Not a great beach day, but I think Mars